What's up everybody, you know who it is. I'm back and this week I finally dyed my hair. So if you're interested in getting these results also, you can watch this tutorial and be sure to check out my Sally's Beauty Supply Store haul to see all the tools that I used in this video.
Look babe, I was smitten by you. I ain't wanna fall, don't know what to do, baby. Don't know what to do, baby. Oh.
So first I'm sectioning my hair into 4 sections. In the front I'm doing a side part and I'll tell you why a little later.
Say you never know, baby. You can't love me, no.
Next I'm taking this coconut oil and I'm going to put this on my hair. I've seen some other YouTubers do this and I guess it kind of helps to protect your hair from getting too dry while you're bleaching it.
I ain't sure what I should say. We've been texting back and forth all day.
Now I'm taking these trash bags to protect the floor of the bathroom and the door. Places I usually get a lot of dye whenever I dye my hair. And I'm applying the coconut oil around the perimeter of my hairline. This will keep the dye from staining my skin.
Really trying not to catch feelings, girl, please stop. And you went to Parks and Rec, damn, I bet game is set.
So I'm taking about 6 scoops of the powdered bleach, and this stuff is really strong. Like I was coughing and gagging, but just be careful and make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. Next, I'm taking my 30 volume developer, and I'm gonna pour this in a little bit at a time. So I'm pouring a little, stirring it, and I'm just going to keep doing that until I get the consistency that I want. And I think I want it to be kind of like a sour cream type consistency, so kind of thick but not too thick. I want it to have just a little bit of drip to it. So I'm stirring this in, and I also decided to put a little conditioner in there to add some extra protection to kind of dilute it, because I still wasn't sure if I really wanted to do the 30 cream developer, but that's what I had, so I just added some conditioner to it. Not sure exactly how much, maybe about a tablespoon.
I would never cheat, that ain't the reason I retreat.
And now I'm going to start in this back section. And what I'm going to try to do is balayage. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it, but basically it's when you kind of paint your streaks on by hand. But what I'm doing is I'm parting my hair kind of at an upward angle. But my hair is dyed. If you can't tell, at the ends it's kind of blonde. It's because my hair was blonde about 2 years ago and I dyed over it with a natural brown color, like a dark brown color, and my roots had grown out, so my ends have kind of returned to that blonde state, but the middle section of my hair shaft has brown dye on top of my naturally dark hair, so I figured that's the best place to start to kind of get that to turn before the rest of the hair. So I started there, and then what I'm going to do is just paint streaks on each side of the section. And I'm hoping I'm explaining this well enough, or you can at least see what I'm doing, but I think as I go you'll see what I mean.
You can't love me,
and I'm trying to stay at least an inch away from my roots, because if you don't know, your roots will turn the quickest because that's the newest hair, and because it's the closest to your scalp, which means your body heat kind of makes it process a little faster.
I got it right where I want it, baby. Don't get too deep or you're falling, baby.
So I'm going to continue this all over my head.
I don't do it too much, but all in all, I want the best.
It's a very tedious process, so you don't have to do it like this, especially if you don't have dye in your hair already, but this is how I got my results.
Don't know what to do, baby. Don't know what to do, baby.
Okay, so now I'm in this last section, and by now the bleach is starting to swell. I didn't know what people meant when they said that it swells, but it literally swells and it gets kind of flaky and powdery again. And it was starting to fall into my eyes, so I actually had to stop and rinse my eye out. So I suggest you are very careful with this stuff. Okay, so here's how it looks with all of my sections done. So I didn't keep this bleach in long because by the time I was done, like I can tell again, that first section was ready. So I hopped in the shower and I washed that section first and went from there. And I just rinsed it out with water, no conditioner or anything. And as you can see, like the color came out pretty well. It's not really bright. Again, my ends were already blonde, so if you want your hair to be a similar color, you may have to leave it on longer. So balayage is basically ombre. If you want that ombre look without the sharp line where the ombre stops, you do balayage. It helps it to look more natural and it grows out better. And the reason I did the side part was because I usually wear a side part, so I wanted to make sure that whatever color I had there looked right. Sectioning. Again, I'm applying coconut oil to each section for protection, and I'm just going to use the tension method to blow it dry.
I ain't sure what I should say. We've been texting back and forth all day, feeling like we're something more, not what I was hoping for. Guess you can't control.
Again, I'm protecting my edges with coconut oil.
Lying with you is the greatest. Your mind and those eyes quickly turn you to my favorite. Got a hell of a heart, I'm really trying not to break it. We all got our tragic stories.
7.4 ounces of my 30 volume developer. And I'm mixing in my 3 colors from Loreal Technique, Excellence HiColor. And I have H7 Sizzling Copper, H8 Red Fire, and the Copper color for HiLights, which I didn't realize was for HiLights, but it still works. I'll have a full list of my products in the description box below.
I ain't wanna fall, don't know what to do, baby. Don't know what to do, baby.
Okay, now after mixing all the colors together, I'm just going to apply it. And what I'm going to do is, instead of starting from the same section that I started with the bleach, I'm actually going to go in the opposite direction, because that section I was afraid was going to be too bright because it took the quickest. It was the first section I did and it was going to be the brightest. So I figured I'd start from the last section I did and then go in reverse. Again, I'm staying about 1 inch away from my roots. I'm doing each section, and then I'm going to go back around and do my roots in each section in the same order.
Cupid, how you doing? Trying to start a movement. Why you stalling me? Shot the wrong arrow, keep my heart under lock and key. All I do is flow. Why you trying to clog my arteries? Love who I am, but damn, who I am is hard to be. An introverted, clever worded, never certain mystery. A wise old man despite the age that my
Okay, I didn't record myself washing this out, but basically I just kind of rinsed it, worked the color around a little bit, and then washed it out. And then I conditioned my hair.
Gotta get there, wish that you could come along.
And this is the finished look.
That you don't hate me because of this. Love and peace.
Look, babe, I was smitten by you. I ain't wanna fall, don't know what to do, babe. Don't know what to do, baby.
Special shout out to magician Lazarus Benson. He has a YouTube channel, and if you're interested, you can go check him out, and I'll leave the link in the description box below.